Hi everybody, Bruce Milray here for another installment of the Toaster Chronicles. This is one of my favorite things to make with the toaster. You know I love crunch, you know I love healthy. I don't need any oil, no added salt, sugar, or fat. Toast, it's wonderful. This weighs about 5 pounds. It is a loaf of whole rye bread that I purchased from my good friends at Companion Bake Shop here in Santa Cruz, California. If you don't have a really great bakery really close to your house, move. And move to a bakery that bakes fresh whole grain bread. Whole grain. Not whole wheat, whole grain rye like this is some of the most nutritious bread that you can eat. I like to slice it very, very thin. Maybe you've seen some of my discussions about kitchenware and the essential tools you need in the kitchen. Simple, simple, simple. You need a couple knives, but you do need a good serrated knife for cutting thick, nutritionally dense bread like this 100% rye from Companion Bake Shop here in Santa Cruz. I love the end piece. There is my first piece of bread. Look at all the nuts that are in there too. You can see how dense this bread is. It'll actually last for up to a week in the bread box. But you can see super, super dense, all whole grain rye bread. Okay, the bread is sliced nice and thin. Again, this is whole grain rye bread. It's one of the healthiest breads you can eat. Just going to pop it into my toaster here. Because it's so dense, I'm going to turn it to 5. And fire it up. Okay, just one round at probably the maximum on your toaster, 5 or 6 or whatever it is. Make sure that it doesn't burn, but I like it so it's cooked enough so that it is crispy. And that's what I'm going to do now. And then I'm going to make the most delicious dessert on the planet. All right. So I've toasted these two beautiful pieces of rye bread, whole grain rye bread, 100% whole grain rye bread, and there it is. I could eat that bread alone or the toast alone because it's so crispy. You can see the brown edges giving me the crunch. But here's what I love to do. Instead of jelly, I like to take just a little bit of fresh fruit. These are blueberries. Now it can get a little messy. Blackberries, the most nutrient-dense fruit on the planet, also packed with fiber. And then one of my favorite tropical fruits of all, and also a highly nutritious one, mango. So you could put strawberries, bananas also are great on here. And you're looking at that and you're saying, Brew, that looks really, really good. Here's my secret weapon for my dessert toast. Don't tell anybody or I'll have to kill you. Actually, I won't. Good balsamic vinegar. This balsamic vinegar, Minnie and I bought in Montepulciano, Italy. It costs, I think, $30 for 250 milliliters. Good balsamic vinegar is just like good wine. You can buy really bad balsamic vinegar or you can buy really good balsamic vinegar and it makes a huge difference. Spend money, get the good stuff. All you do, and you don't need much, a little bit goes a long way. And what I'm going to try to do is just dribble out a little bit. It's also very sweet, but no added sugar. Ooh, that's it. There you go. That's all you need. And there you have to try this at home. Get the best bread, fresh baked, whole grain, 100% whole grain rye bread is absolutely the best from a nutritional perspective. Fresh berries, a little bit of fresh mango with some delicious balsamic vinegar imported from Italy. Like I said, spend more money on balsamic vinegar. And the end piece, which I like best because it's always crispy. I need a moment. It's the most delicious thing you'll ever eat in your entire life. You have to try this. And you have it for dessert, and you know you've eaten just more wonderful, health beneficial, nutritious food instead of garbage. Good food can be delicious with the right ingredients. Here it is. Stay tuned for the next Toaster Chronicle series.